Okay, the Mayflower, our little boat. I know my R word sucks. On the water. Okay, so the Mayflower sailed from Plymouth, England. And let's get this. Alright, so it goes from point A. We'll just put England. And PLY for Plymouth, England to Plymouth Rock. And I'll just put PR for Plymouth Rock. Make sure we're getting all that. Okay. So basically our distance was 2,800 miles in a 63 day? Yeah, 63 days. So we covered 2,800 miles in 63 days. And they want to know the average speed in miles per hour, which was the closest. They give us a half mile an hour, 1 mile an hour, 2 mile an hour, and then 3 miles an hour and 4 miles an hour. So AB is going to be a half, 1, 2, 3, 4 for the rest of the options. And basically what we need to know is, when we're executing this problem, how many miles are we covering a day? Alright, so we can look at how many days it took us and then the miles. So what we would first do is we would divide 2,800 by 63. And you can use a calculator either online or, once you check out your calculator. So that's the first thing I would do. I want to see how many miles I'm covering per day. So out of 2,800 miles, we did that in 63 days. We covered actually 44.4. Alright, so we covered 44.4, and I'm going to put MPD for miles per day. That's how many miles we covered per day. And then what I would do is, how many hours are there in a day? It's 24 hours, right? So doubling that, say like 2 miles an hour, that's probably what I would try to work with first and see how close, and then maybe go up and go one down. Just to remind you, and I just want to see how much real estate I got in space on the board. Our answers are, they want to know if we were going a half mile an hour, 1 mile an hour, 2 mile an hour, 3 mile an hour, or 4 mile an hour. And it's A, B, C, D, E. Those are our choices. Okay, just making sure I got all that. Okay. So I'm looking at, we covered 44 miles per day, 44.4 miles per day, which is 24 hours in a day. I would probably go closer with 2. That's what I would do if it was me. Because if I'm going 1 mile an hour, which means I'm only covering 24 hours a day. If I'm going 2 miles an hour, I'm actually going 48 miles a day. And that's closest to this answer. If I was going 1 mile an hour, I'd be covering 24 miles per day. Because 24 hours in a day, 1 hour, 1 mile per hour. That's not going to work. 3 miles an hour is not going to work. So 2 is the closest. And, that's just what it is. So we took the total miles divided by days, and then we came up with miles per day. And then, I could do it for you, because everybody said, they'll be like, well, I don't see how you picked the 2. So we got our 2,800 divided by 63, we came up with 44.4. So that's miles per day. So really it's like you multiply that times and boom. But if I'm going 2 miles per hour times 24 hours a day, because it's 48 miles per day, just so you can visually see it. 2 miles an hour, 48 miles per day, it's the closest. If I was going 1 mile per hour times 24, I'd only be covering 24 miles per day. And if I was going 3 miles per hour, this was supposed to be 24, but we got it 1 mile times 24 hours, 24. 3 miles times 24 would equal 72 miles per day. So it's definitely not 4. We selected 2 just by rationalizing, and then 1's not going to work and 3's not going to work. So that is the closest answer, and I'm just kind of looking to see, making sure my whole explanation is on the board. Okay, so we'll kill it right there.